We are talking about something today that many people deal with, many people worry about, time. So much time is passing or movement. I'm not seeing anything. I may be doing something wrong because nothing's changing. Whatever their story is, what they are saying is nothing's happening. I'm not getting my desire. And they don't realize that by feeling this way, by thinking this way, this is what they are manifesting. Okay, I'm not saying that you should not always be taking a look at your self-concept and seeing how am I seeing things, how am I perceiving things. But what I'm saying is part of your job is to push through, is to trust or believe that whatever's happening in front of you is part of a victory. So you are releasing judgment over the 3D. Movement, it starts in the minds of people and you are not seeing it anyway. Sometimes you only get to experience it shortly before you receive your manifestation. So saying to yourself, nothing's happening, time is passing, I don't see movement, means that because you feel that way, that is what you are manifesting. And I don't want you guys to make this mistake. But before I get into it, hello everyone. If you're new here, my name is Elle. Welcome to my channel. If you're in need of coaching, go to the description box. The information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. So many of you guys come to me with questions about time, movement, what you could possibly be doing wrong. And it's understandable. We all have that logical side of our brain trying to find the patterns. How much effort do I have to put into something to see a change, to see a result? How much time do I have to expect to see something? But manifestation works on its own time and laws. It's not about logic. You can't explain it with logic. But however you feel, whatever your story is that you believe to be true is what you are manifesting. So if you are saying that something is not working or that something only works in a way, then this is what is happening. What we have to make sure also is that we are not focusing on unimportant details. And you may be thinking, I am focusing on what I desire, on what I want. How is this unimportant? I'm focusing on my SP, I'm focusing on money, I'm focusing on a job that I want. How is this unimportant? It is unimportant because we don't manifest what we want or what we desire. We manifest what we are. So what we assume it's natural for us to have in our lives. The version of you that you would be if you had that desire. When you align with that, then it's going to bring that desire naturally into your life. To be very clear, you manifest what you can conceive to be true in your life, what you can conceive as being or having. You can spend your entire day saying, he's choosing me, she's choosing me, he wants to be with me, she wants to commit to me, he wants to marry me, she wants to do this or that, or I am the one they choose, I am the one they want, I am the one they are married to. You can spend your entire day saying this, but if the conception of who you are is someone that nobody chooses, nobody wants, nobody commits to, then you're not going to see any change. Even if you see a small change, you are going to see it turning around almost at the same time. Why? Because you are saying, I am not the one who gets chosen, who gets committed to, who is wanted by people. So the moment that they get the idea, I want to commit to that person, can be the moment that they back down because you are not the person that gets chosen. Reality snaps back, okay? The same thing happens with money. You can manifest winning a lot of money and then you lose a lot of money because if you have the story, I never have money, then reality has to confirm that story. That's why the work starts with you. That's why the movement that you are looking for starts within. And these movements are the only one that matter. It's your alignment with the idea that it's very possible for you to achieve that. That it's something that is going to happen, that is happening. It doesn't matter really how you frame that, but it's that feeling, I know it's mine, okay? Are you a different person? Are you seeing life differently? Are you assuming things differently? Are you feeling differently about yourself and your life? These are the movements that you should be looking for, because through these movements, you are going to change your reality. I know it's a big change. It's a big change of perception. Typically, we would look for validation, acceptance, affection, whatever we feel that we need. We would look for it outside of us. We learned that way. And now you have to be your own source of validation, acceptance, affection. But when you think about this, this is where true empowerment comes from. And this is what guarantees you being grounded, you being centered, and you being consistent. Because things in the 3D, they may not always be consistent. We are human beings, okay? Not always our mental diet is aligned with the best, the most positive, the most amazing. So we are going to see things that we don't want to see. But when you know who you are, then you are empowered in who you are, not in what is happening and telling you that you are. And there is another point that I would like to bring up. When you are worried about time, about movement, about what you're probably doing wrong because you're not seeing anything, all of these things are an attempt to control what is happening, how it's happening, when it's going to happen, okay? So this is coming from lack. You don't have to address the time. You don't have to address the movement. What you have to address is that feeling of lack that is creating those assumptions, those fears, those doubts, okay? As I said, the most important thing, okay, your real compass is how you are feeling about your manifestation, how you are feeling about yourself, how you are feeling about your life. So if you want to know if something's changing outside of you, look within and ask yourself, is something changing inside of me, in my inner world? Am I feeling differently? Because this is what drives the change outside of you. What we should internalize is that it's not about the movement, the signs, or time. It's more about the events that have to take place, okay? If I'm manifesting someone that I have a bad story with, then something has to happen to make me overcome that story. For me to change my mind and start feeling like, you know, people change. They are a different person now. This was something that happened in the past, but this is not who they are. I know that they can be a better person, that they can be a better boyfriend, a better girlfriend. And at some point, something's going to happen that you are going to start feeling confident, that you are like, okay, I can see that they could change their minds. They could stop being stubborn. They could start pursuing me. I feel like the woman that gets pursued by that person. I feel like the woman who is very attractive to that person. So yeah, I can see this happening. And then because you are feeling a difference about yourself and your stories, then you start seeing the signs, the movement outside of you, okay? And those things, as I said, start within. It's all about your awareness, what you are aware of, what kind of stories you are aware of, what kind of stories feel true to you. What are you aware of being? The same way that your awareness on the version of you that you want to be is going to bring by the movement that you want or the experience that you want, your awareness on what you don't want to experience is also going to bring by the experiences that you don't want to experience and push away whatever you desire. Okay, so if you are feeling like circumstances cannot stop me, I always get what I want. Okay, people and situations can change in the way that I desire. I am always achieving my goals. I am the best for that person, for that position. Okay, my life is always changing in a positive way. If you think that way, this is defining your experience. And if you think like circumstances are difficult to overcome, I will never achieve the life that I want, I am never getting chosen, I'm losing my time, I am not seeing anything because nothing is happening. If you focus on this, then this is going to be your experience as well. Control what you can control, your inner world. The good thing is that your inner world creates the outer world, okay? Creates your experiences outside. So when you only focus on this and understanding this and changing or working on this, your inner world, then this is all the work that you have to do. That's what you focus on because this is what brings you the results that you want. Everything else is just unimportant. You can do this, guys. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk soon. Bye-bye.